Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button right now for your boy. It's your host, F. Merritt. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. And if you have, hey, we appreciate you. Hit that notification button. That's right, that little bell at the bottom of the screen. Hit that. When I post it, you guys get it. With that being said, man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Where do I start? We had Claressa Shields fight last night against Daniels out in Detroit. Great crowd. Some good fights on the card. Tony Harrison at the co-main event. He did his thing. I don't know what the issue is with that 9th round with Tony Harrison. He got dropped in the 9th round towards the end of it, but he still put on a hell of a show. He looked crisp. He looked ready to get back in there, compete at 154 pounds. This is a former world champion. You know what I'm saying? He's been in there with a lot of guys, man, a lot of guys. But I like how he came out there. I like how they added him to the card with Claressa Shields, so it made sense, man. Being from Detroit, like I said, hometown champion, hometown hero over there, big name on the card. It only adds to the ticket sales. It made sense. So salute the Salida Promotions and Claressa Shields for reaching out and adding Tony Harrison to the card. As far as Claressa Shields' fight is concerned, it's the GOAT, man. She handled her business. She did it in phenomenal fashion. But I wish I could have seen more. And I think it's not because of Claressa Shields' fault, right? Number one, when it comes to women's boxing, we got to get rid of this 2-minute thing, man. We got to get rid of this 2-minute rounds when it comes to women's boxing, because the rounds just fly by. It's like, okay, as soon as someone starts to engage or someone's putting that pressure on the other fighter, here go the bell ringing. And then it's like, damn, now they gotta get back into it, and hopefully someone tries to be the aggressor early. And I ain't got time for that, man. Let's go. Let these women adjust. And I'm only speaking for the women that want to fight 3-minute rounds. If you want to continue to fight 2-minute rounds, that's cool. But you can't get mad at the public for wanting to see more and more action. Like, let's get into it as quickly as possible. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Claressa Shields' performance, hey, I give her an A-. B plus, A-. She handled her business. What's her opponent's name? Daniels. She came out running around the ring the first. My neighbors out here. Yeah, she came out here running around the ring the first couple rounds. I'm talking, when I say running, I'm talking really running. I'm sitting here looking like, bro, I'm not about to sit here and watch this for 12 rounds. I'm not about to sit here and watch this girl literally run around the ring, because it's not like she was trying to box, like stick it and move it. I'm fine with you using every square inch of the ring if you are working a jab, if you're setting stuff up, if you're being a technician in there. I'm fine with that. No, she was literally running around the ring. A lot of feints, moving around, move up, showboating. I ain't got time for that, man. Let's go. Let's fight. Like, throw something. My thing is, you did all that, and then Claressa hit you with a jab or something, or try to cut the ring off, or try to get you, and she went around, but you did all the work. I knew that wasn't gonna last, and that's exactly what happened towards like round 3. I say about round 3, 4. Claressa Shields started really cutting the ring off, mixing in body shots, stabbing to the body, and I knew when that was happening, her opponent was going to slow down and was could have to force to have to engage. And she was trying to fight close quarters with Claressa. She was trying, but you could tell that Claressa's opponent didn't have any power on her shots at all. Nothing. And I felt like, I don't know, like even her coach was like, yo, this is not a good performance. This is not what we trained for. You're not doing good. Like, I don't like any of this. And that's exactly what happened. Like, it wasn't a good performance on her part. I appreciate opponents. If you lose, I don't have a problem with you losing. I want to see your heart. You get dropped, you get up there, you still fight. Okay, cool. I know that this person is going to give it their all, win, lose, or draw. I support you. But if you in there like just wasting everybody's time, not even winning a round, I'm not watching you again. And and I'm not talking about me personally. Well, yeah, I am talking about me personally. But a lot of people feel the same way. I don't want to see you fight again. Man, women, I don't care. I don't want to see you fight again. That's the sad part about boxing. When you get to a certain level, this is a championship fight, undisputed, whatever belts Claressa, I think the heavyweight belts that she had online, undisputed, you got to perform. You got to at least try. You worked your whole life to get this shot. Sold out crowd in Detroit, on the zone, career high payday. This is the shot of your life, and you go in there and drop a dud I don't want to see you fight again, bro. Like, I'm good. I'm good. You wasted everybody's time. It's sad that Claressa had to force you to engage. Claressa had to put that pressure on you to engage. And then when you had her in close quarters, I didn't see much effort. Your coach didn't see much effort. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. Like I said, I appreciate people that put it all on the line. You get dropped, you get knocked out, okay, cool. When they get hit, I know they gonna throw something back. They gonna fight with their heart. I appreciate that, but if you just doing nothing, to me, you're not putting any type of effort. Even if I see what you're trying to do, but it's just not successful, I'll take that. But I didn't see anything in her opponent. And maybe that's just how good Claressa is. Whatever her opponent's trying to do, we're going to stop all that. We're going to take all that away. Or you want to run around the ring, we're going to go to the body. We're going to stop all that. We're going to work you with the jab. We're going to come over here with overhand rights. We're going to show you the power. We're going to show you the skill. We're going to counter off of your punches that you throw. Anything you try to do, I'm going to take it away with you. Take it away from you. So salute to Claressa. Like I said, came out to Rick Ross. Okay, started like good ring walk. Looked like having fun. Her ring walks are always good. Good sold out crowd. She did a good job, man. Salute to Claressa, man. All the stuff outside the ring, I ain't even worried about that. She handled her business. This is why she the GOAT. Is it a lack of big name opponents in her divisions that she fights in? Maybe. But you know what? This is the beauty of boxing. You promoters maybe need to create a superstar for Claressa. I don't know, maybe. Let's make some things happen. Let's start promoting the fighters that you do have. Start boosting them up. Start putting them in fights with certain fighters that mimic Claressa's style. That way they can get used to it, and then we go from there. I don't know what you guys need to do, but Claressa needs some kind of competition. She needs some competition. And then they said after the fight that Claressa Shields was a free agent from now on, if she fulfilled her contractual obligations with Salida Promotions. Boy, Salida, if you don't re-up with Claressa, that's the biggest star you got over there, bro. If you don't re-up with Claressa or do something before either MVP, most valuable promotions come and scoop her up, or hell, shit, I don't even know. Maybe you just cut the promoter out or hell, Eddie Hearn come over there, pick her up, bring her to match room. She already fights on the zone anyway. You never know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Salida, you better do something, because you let Claressa go, that might be all she wrote, boy. I'm telling you. But as far as Claressa Shields is concerned, like I said, I give her A-, B+ for the performance. She did her job. She did great. Another fight last night was Xander Zayas over there, MSG Hulu Theater. He looked good. He handled his business. Salute to Xander, man. He been grinding for a minute. Puerto Rico got one with him. World champion, 154 pounds, WBO. What I don't want to see, I think maybe he'll probably defend it against somebody, but I don't know, man. It's so much heat at 154 pounds. Everybody wants a shot, you know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman wants somebody. We got Erickson Lubin taking on Mazaliev for the IBF title. Virgil Ortiz had something to say after Xander had won, that fight or whatever. And I would like to see, I'd like to see Virgil and Xander get it on next. Jerome Bucenis just came there. I think he's going the WBA route. Like I said, Erickson Lubin, Jermell Charlo is coming back to 154 pounds. We still got Sebastian Fundora, and he said he wants his belt back because he's got the WBC, but he did have the WBO, but they strip him or whatever. So situation with that. Bud has a WBA for right now. He's about to give that up, and I think the guy that beat J-Rock is fighting for the WBA interim in August on MVP Promotions. So obviously Bud gives that belt up before pretty soon, and then whoever has the WBA interim will get elevated to full champion. So maybe they can make a unification with him. It's just so many killers at 154 pounds. Tim Tszyu eventually is going to have to, obviously he has 2 losses to Sebastian Fundora, lost to Mazaliev. He's not going to go the IBF route. He's not going to go the WBC route. He might end up trying to go the WBO route against Xander. So be ready for that. The return of Tim Tszyu. He's always coming back. He's always trying to rebuild. So, hey, I don't know, man. Top Rank, that was the last card that they have. They don't have a network deal with ESPN, so honestly, we don't even know where we're gonna be watching Xander at when it comes to Top Rank. They groomed him well. They, brought him up the right way. Took his time. He's a very, very, very young champion. Some people enjoy his performances. Some people think it's boring. Some people want to see him fight a big name, but people always forget how young he is. But so, like I said, salute to Xander, man. He became WBO champion at 154 pounds. He handled his business. 154 pounds is stacked. I don't know who he's going to fight next. But listen, we got to give them the flowers for accomplishing and becoming a world champion. Because it's so weird. It's like fight night, they win. Yeah, good job. And then press conference is like, oh, who's next? So-and-so said this on Twitter. So-and-so, damn, they don't really get a chance to enjoy it, man. So salute to Xander, like I said. Give him some time. And then we going to put the pressure on him to fight a Virgil. Fight maybe a Boots. Fight, Tim Tszyu maybe possibly, but Jermell Charlo. It's so many people. Like I said, give him his time, and then we're gonna put some pressure on him. But like I just said, I just feel like you become a champion. We not with that title holder situation. We not with you holding the belts hostage. You become a champion. You need to be fighting guys. You need to be fighting guys that want that belt. You need to be. We ain't got time to be like, oh well, we over there and we're over here and we're gonna fight this guy and then get now. We're gonna fight the contenders. We're gonna fight these former world champions that have came up from 147 pounds, like a Keith Thurman, and wants to get back on that limelight. We need to fight a Jermell Charlo, who is former undisputed at 154 pounds, who had all the belts, but gave it all up to fight Canelo Alvarez. Because it was, like I said, it was stacked at 154 pounds. So if I get a major payday to go fight Canelo, I'm going to give up all these belts because I'm not going to hold the division hostage. And that's exactly what I don't want Xander Zayas to do. Don't hold that belt hostage. Let's go. I'm not with none of that. You become a champion, you got to show that you're a champion. It's time to defend your belt, and let's go. With that being said, salute to Claressa Shields. Salute to Xander Zayas. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Let me know how you guys felt about the fights last night with Claressa Shields and Xander Zayas. I'm out.